Boker Tov, everyone. We're continuing in Masechet Megila Perek Bet, Mishna Gimel, and this is the yeshiva boy Mishnah. So the Mishnah goes as follows: Ben Ir shehalach lekrach, uben krach shehalach lair. So we said that there's different laws for different people, different cities on Purim. A walled city reads the next day, the 15th. A non-walled city reads on the 14th. All right? Kol tov? Yeah. Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. So the walled cities read on the 15th. The non-walled cities read on the 14th. So what if someone from a non-walled city, he goes to a walled city? A person from the walled city goes to the city that's non-walled. And the common case, Yerushalayim, you have yeshiva boys. I myself did this. You're in yeshiva in Yerushalayim, but you want to take advantage of 2 days Purim. So what you do is you go outside of Jerusalem. The next best city is Bnei Brak, and they celebrate Purim the day before, and then you go to Jerusalem on the 15th and you celebrate 2 days of Purim. So the thing is, though, it sounds nice and fun, but there are halachot around it. Because if you're there for Purim, that means you have to listen to the Megillah. That means you have to do Seudah. That means you have to do the Mishloach Manot, Matanot Avyonim. Now you want to go back to Jerusalem, you have to do it again. So it's a nice loophole to have 2 days, but you got to be ready for the full. You got to take it on fully if you want to do it halachically right. So how do you do it? So the Mishnah says, Im atid lachzor limkomo, if you're going to go back to your place, to your city, korek imkomo, you read like your city. V'im lav kore imayan, and if not, you read with them. And basically as follows. Let's say it's the 14th, so someone from Jerusalem wants to go to Bnei Brak, and he wants to enjoy the night of Purim, right? So the people already read the Megillah, and they drive in to Bnei Brak, and there's parties, etc. The halacha is, if you're going to go back, if you're going to go back when? Before sunrise. If you're going to go back before sunrise, then you don't have to read any Megillah. Because you're not there the full night and day of Purim. But if you're going to be there, then you have to read the night and the day. Meaning, if you stay all the way till the morning, then you messed yourself up because you didn't read the Megillah at night. Right? If you were partying the whole time. So I remember myself, one time we did it and we went in the daytime. That's another thing, is if you want to enjoy a different way, is you just don't go at night and you go in the morning and you don't have to do any obligations because you weren't there for the night. You were in the walled city at night. Now, another thing is you can't have a loophole by missing Purim completely. Because I could go from Jerusalem to Bnei Brak in the daytime, so I wasn't there at night, so I don't need to do anything. And then just stay in Bnei Brak the whole time. And now don't go to Jerusalem, or go to Jerusalem in the daytime, so I'm not obligated there or there. Because then at the end of the day, you didn't fulfill any mitzvah, Megillah, Mishloach Manot, etc. So you can't do that, you lose out both ways. So basically, one time we went, and the plan was, we went at night. The plan was to drive to Jerusalem before morning, because then we're going to have to do the Megillah and everything. And we were too tired, too late. But then, like in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, whenever it was, we did Megillah. The next morning we had to do Megillah, and we had a Seudah. We did all the mitzvot, and then we went back to Jerusalem and did the whole thing again. Right? So that's this Mishnah that talks about it. Next part of this Mishnah is Umehechan kore adam et Megillah veyotze ba yedei chovato. From where can you read the Megillah from and still be Yotzeh? Meaning, how much of the Megillah do I need to read in order to be Yotzeh? Rabbi Meir Omer, Kula, the entire thing. And the halakha is like Rabbi Meir. You have to read the whole thing. You can't miss even a word. But there's other opinions. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Mi Ish Yehudi. Rabbi Yehuda says, if you just read from Ish Yehudi, when they start bringing in the story of Mordechai, when Mordechai's entered into the story, from then and onward, you're Yotzeh. And Rabbi Yossi Omer, Me'achara devarim ha'ele. From Achara devarim ha'ele. So that's, I didn't check it out, but I think that's from the part from even toward the end where the actual story starts to unfold where Achashverosh had the in the middle of the night, he got to the he went to go check that he owes Mordechai a favor, and then he calls a seudah with Esther, and then things unfold for Haman's downfall. So from there toward the end, that's your yotzeh that way. But halacha is like Rabbi Meir. Okay, we already did over 5 minutes, so I was going to do one more Mishnah. We'll save that for tomorrow. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akasha omer, Yatsa Kadosh Baruch Hu lezakot et Yisrael leficha chirba lem Torah mitzvah shene'emar. Adonai hafetz man tzidko yagdir Torah ve'yadir